oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And quickly, they get to the line. Carr to throw on 2nd down. He goes underneath for Anderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? Nope, no, son. We're going to go for it here. Usually when you see a team do these types of things, it's because they're so dominant that they don't believe that they can get beat. This is much more of what you see in a high school game, maybe some of those mismatched college games. But in the NFL...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Mario Edwards in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frank Clark in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number. 2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They'll come out in the pistol. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's got room. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Well, the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 3rd and 5. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 6 there on first.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Carr now on first down. Screen play, Anderson. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. C.J. Anderson, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll try and wind down some clock here with Anderson. Time for a break. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. We're back to see what happens after this. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
Alert! Alert! All right, here we go. 18. Alert!
Again, Anderson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Now Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We ready? 98.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Carr going to look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Carr to throw. forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And in for the score. Are you kidding? To swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble, and they did. Took it the other way for a score, and now if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle perhaps to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw here, and it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2, and now the lead stays at 5. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And strong running there as he's in. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. In the backfield is Anderson. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He's going to get the football. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Third down now. It's C.J. Anderson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They run it again with Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. C.J. Anderson, the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big-time run there by Anderson. 78 yards. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you.